high-voltage drama in Rajasthan. Two BJP leaders arrested over poaching charge. Phone conversation at center of arrests. Conversation insinuates Deputy CM intended to jump ship. Gehlot fumes at the BJP.
एक तरफ तो हम जीवन और आजीविका बचाने में लगे हुए हैं और दूसरी तरफ ये लोग सरकार गिराने में लगे हुए हैं।
BJP hits back, says CM incapable.
कांग्रेस पार्टी शासन नहीं कर सकती, जनता का भला नहीं कर सकती और राज चलाने में नाकाम हो गए हैं, तो इस्तीफा दे। भारतीय जनता पार्टी सुशासन देगी राजस्थान में।
What's next in Rajasthan political drama?
All right, so all of that you saw today take place in Rajasthan was a sequel to what happened right before the Rajya Sabha elections. If our viewers remember, the Congress with all its MLAs moved into resorts because Mr. Gehlot, the Chief Minister, said that his MLAs were being poached by the Bharatiya Janata Party at the cost of 20 crore rupees per MLA. He, at that point of time, said he managed to save his ship, his crew, but today, two BJP leaders were arrested under poaching charges. There are FIRs against two other BJP MLAs as well. But in midst of all of this, what has also come out is what has been an open secret in Rajasthan politics, the long-standing feud between two camps, Camp Gehlot, Camp Pilot.
क्यों एक तरफ तो हम जीवन और आजीविका बचाने में लगे हुए हैं और दूसरी तरफ ये लोग सरकार गिराने में लगे हुए हैं।
The Rajasthan Police's Special Operation Group has arrested two BJP leaders, Ashok Metwala and Bharat Malani, for an alleged attempt to topple the government. Three independent MLAs too have been booked by the Anti-Corruption Bureau. At the center of the controversy is a phone conversation that the police recorded. Unknown people are caught on tape talking about a move to dislodge the Chief Minister Ashok Gehlot before the Rajya Sabha elections.
कुछ सूचनाएं थी जिनके आधार पे वो इंटरसेप्शन किए गए, उसमें कहीं पे भी ये इस तरह का कोई कारण नहीं है कि ये कोई उनके परिवार के आधार पे कोई इंटरसेप्शन हो। लेकिन इन इंटरसेप्शंस के दौरान जो उनमें जो वार्ताएं हो रही है वो वार्ताएं कुछ इस तरह की हैं जो इस और संकेत करती हैं।
The FIR says that the recording claims Deputy Chief Minister Sachin Pilot could jump ship and could be given a ministerial post at the centre, but he wishes to be the Chief Minister. Chief Minister Ashok Gehlot has all guns blazing against the BJP.
बीजेपी के नेताओं ने तो मानवता और इंसानियत की सारी हदें पार तोड़ दी है। क्यों एक तरफ तो हम जीवन और आजीविका बचाने में लगे हुए हैं और दूसरी तरफ ये लोग सरकार गिराने में लगे हुए हैं। सरकार कैसे घिरे, किस प्रकार से तोड़फोड़ करे, खरीद फरोख्त करे, ये तमाम काम में लगे हुए हैं।
The BJP in turn accused the Chief Minister Ashok Gehlot of being incapable of running a government.
राजस्थान में एक मजाक का केंद्र बन गई है सरकार। कभी मुख्यमंत्री जी मनगढ़ंत कहानियां बनाते हैं, कभी 35 करोड़ रुपए में विधायक खरीदने की बात करते हैं और कहीं न कहीं भारतीय जनता पार्टी का झूठा नाम लगाया जाता है। मैं कहूंगा यदि कांग्रेस पार्टी शासन नहीं कर सकती, जनता का भला नहीं कर सकती और राज चलाने में नाकाम हो गए हैं, तो इस्तीफा दे।
With Ankur Wadhawan in Jaipur, Bureau Report, India Today.
So is this drama which is playing out after everything is done and dusted, or is there more to it which meets the eye in days to come? Well, lots going on in Rajasthan. Two BJP leaders today were arrested. There are FIRs against certain MLAs as well, all because of charges of trying to bring down the government of Rajasthan. Joining us on this debate at 7 p.m. is Archana Sharma, spokesperson, Rajasthan Congress. I have Sardar R.P. Singh, spokesperson, Bharatiya Janata Party, and Manisha Priyam, academician and researcher. Before I cut across to our political debate, just to give the premise to the politics of Rajasthan, especially how it's played out ever since the Chief Minister Ashok Gehlot became the Chief Minister, I want to bring in Manisha Priyam. Ms. Priyam, just set the premise for this debate, because there is a lot more to which what meets the eye. At one end, of course, you have these arrests which have been made of BJP leaders of bringing down or attempting to bring down the Rajasthan government. On the other hand, it also highlights the open secret which has been of Rajasthan politics of two camps, Camp Gehlot and Camp Sachin Pilot. Because if you look at the FIR, it pretty much reads that Sachin Pilot attempted to jump ship, however, wanted the chief minister's post, was offered a cabinet post. All of this taking place at the time of the Rajya Sabha election, right after Scindia jumped ship. Ms. Priyam, can you hear me?
Can you give me the Zoom audio also, because the phone dropped.
All right, okay. We're going to try and rectify that audio line with Ms. Manisha Prem, but let me cut across to our political guest till then. Sardar R.P. Singh, grave charges. You have two of your leaders who've been arrested of attempting to bring down an elected government of Rajasthan. You have FIRs against your MLA to conspiring to bring down a government.
Preeti, look who's talking. They're talking about that we are trying to poach their MLAs. Remember, 6 of the BSP MLAs, or the party rather, the BSP party shifted to Congress party to save them from the to make government. So to save them from the embarrassment. So that's what who's talking. And then, if I rightly remember, it was just 175,000 votes more than the complete Rajasthan for them to make the government. So, and then they are accusing us today. Issue is that his non-performance, he's trying to cover up his non-performance with all this. If they have iota of evidence, let them file a case. We will fight them in the court. Let them, these talking about some 35 crore rupees, some 10 crore rupees, he keep coming out new figures every time. Let him go to court, prove that this person got 35 crore rupees and let him show that on the court.
There's a telephonic conversation, Mr. R.P. Singh, as I bring in Archana Sharma, there's a telephonic conversation between two BJP leaders discussing, giving details of the politicking behind the scenes, discussing monies that is been offered to 20 Congress MLAs, even talking about the post of the Deputy Chief Minister.
Okay, even if I go by what you're saying, it means there is something wrong within their party. Is something wrong with their leaders there in this party. Mr. Sachin Pilot is not with Mr. Gehlot now, Ashok Gehlot now. There are 20 MLAs you're talking about. I mean, if no one walks over without a reason. I mean, they would have trouble, they would have problem within their party. That's why they would like to walk over. But I still, that I don't go by what is being said in the tape, because I have not heard the tape. And I don't.
It's on the basis of which those two arrests have been made and further FIRs have been filed. Let me bring in Archana Sharma, spokesperson Rajasthan. Archana Sharma, it's unprecedented that an arrest has been made. Till now, you've been trading charges accusing the opposition in your state of trying to bring down your government. You've arrested two BJP leaders. You filed FIRs against two BJP leaders, meaning that you mean business. On the other hand, the contents of, the premise of the arrest is a telephonic conversation. That pretty much also accuses the Rajasthan government, which is your government, of not having its house in order. It clearly seems to suggest that your Deputy Chief Minister was willing to go across to the Bharatiya Janata Party if offered the Chief Minister's post.
See, what SOG has said, I'm not aware of that. It is a probe they are conducting. But the fact is that whatever charges we made, or I should say Chief Minister was saying, it was based on facts, and that has been proved. Therefore, two people belonging to Bharatiya Janata Party has been detained for interrogation. So the person who is defending BJP, please tell him not to preach us, because they have a facet throughout the country where they have been poaching leaders from other parties and manufacturing mandate, which was not dealt with by the people. So these are, this Bharatiya Janata Party, which claim that they are a party with a difference. Now, what they are doing is they are actually destroying the constitutional values and acting against the value, those very values. So this was happening in the state of Rajasthan. We were alert, and whatever SOG has found is through the surveillance of the telephones.
Ms. Sharma, if you don't know, if you're saying that you have no idea on what the premise is, then why has why was there a press conference today? Why are these arrests being made? Why are FIRs being filed?
No, I'm not saying I'm not aware of it. The press conference which CM took today, he said that there was a tamper of poaching during Rajasthan elections, and that was foiled because we are intact, we are a unified house. But they tried, because they have been trying in other states also, and everyone knows that before lockdown was to be imposed,
right,
the Prime Minister waited for Madhya Pradesh government to be formed, and the way they did it, everybody knows. when Mr. Singh was saying that they have no right to say all these things, he has no right to preach. It's because they have been doing it. And what SG has said is based on
Ms. Sharma, there's a problem with your
investigation.
audio link. We're going to try and rectify that and cut across right now to Manisha Priyam, who's joining us as a political analyst right now. Ms. Priyam, it's, to put premise to what's happening in Rajasthan, it's as much as what's going on outside the Congress is what is going inside. Even if you look prima facie by the FIR that has been filed, it clearly rests on a phone conversation. That phone conversation talks about the deputy CM of the state looking to skip over to the BJP if offered the chief minister's post.
So you can see that, you've heard both parties, and you can see that there's a lot of political score making that is happening. Rajasthan, unlike Madhya Pradesh, is a state where the Congress is ensconced in power. Of a 200-member assembly, it has 107 MLAs. BSP defected, but they are part of the combined now. And the Congress also has the support of 13 independent MLAs. So the BJP trying to lure away 20 of the BJP MLAs is not something that's going to work as far as the anti-defection law is concerned. If the BJP had to do anything, it would have stripped away the 13 independents first. Besides, there are 2 MLAs of the Bharatiya Tribal Party, 1 of the Rashtriya Lok Dal. So a serious attempt to destabilize the government would have first chipped away here. And then it would have eaten away a base from within the legislative party, the CLP. But that hasn't happened. So clearly there are phone calls that are happening. Clearly there's mudslinging that's happening. And following the fact that the youth brigade of the Congress, Mr. Jyotiraditya Scindia, crossed away due to disgruntlement from a senior generation and brought to wide relief the factionalism rife within the party. So on this side also a similar thing was being tried. Perhaps that's not reached anywhere. It cannot, because the numbers are far more secure in Rajasthan. But what the BJP has succeeded is in bringing out the fact that, look, we've got this strategy up and going. The Congress, on the other hand, is succeeding in saying, look, you did this in Madhya Pradesh, but it wasn't fair. And in Rajasthan, Gehlot seems to be far more in command, firmly in command. And he's gone ahead filing FIRs on the basis of a phone call. Clearly, a phone call is not an abetment to floor crossing or whatever. In politics, for example, it is normal for people to be members of one political party and to discuss, scenarios in other political parties. That itself is not the evidence of a firm offer being made or anything of that kind. But you will see that through the FIR, through the press conference, Gehlot will firm his position within the Congress party. So within the Congress, Gehlot now will turn out to be the man who's, taking the badla, who's taking the revenge of the loss of the Congress government in Madhya Pradesh. So at this point of time, I would say for the Congress party, the same story being repeated, that the center is extremely weak. It is the states that are taking the initiative. The issue of the unsettled leadership in the Congress party, you can see some probable games being played in the state of Rajasthan right now. So let's see how it pans out for both parties. It will have different consequences for both the parties. And at this point of time, I can surely tell you there's no floor crossing going to happen.
But there, it will also have consequences within the Congress party, especially the Rajasthan unit. And I want to bring in back Ms. Archana Sharma on this. Ms. Sharma, just going by the virtue of this phone conversation on which rests these arrests that have been made, these FIRs that have been filed. Of course, it is contentious that on the basis or the virtue of a conversation, merely an arrest has been made. However, if you go by that conversation, then a direct question is asked on your own leadership, because the conversation states, madam, that your deputy chief minister, and I'll ask you this question again, was willing to jump ship to your opposition if he was offered the chief minister's chair.
See, the 2 people who were in conversation, they have been detained, and after interrogation, everything will be clear. But what I want to say is that it is not the people of Congress who want to jump ship. It is Bharatiya Janata Party, right from the Prime Minister to other leaders, who are poaching other leaders from other parties, and that has been proved in different states. And the day when in Hindi Heartland we won all the 3 states, from that day they were making efforts to destabilize the government, and they have been doing so. So in the state of Rajasthan, CM Ashok Gehlot, he was very clear when he made all those allegations that he has factual information that there are some elements who are involved on the directions of this the Bharatiya Janata Party at the center to destabilize, and on many occasions he came across the state of Amit Shah ji. He was claiming that we will be forming government in so and so state. So this had been happening, and whatever has been brought to the forefront, or you can say in the public domain, it is based on facts. So the chief.
But you know, Archana Sharma, you can't look at one fact and not look at the other. If you're going to look at charges that there was credible information that the BJP was looking to destabilize the Rajasthan government, then the same credible information seems to suggest that, and there was insider drama as well, where you had your deputy chief minister who was possibly looking at striking a deal only on the basis of this conversation. But I want to go back to RP Singh. RP Singh, you know, these are grave charges, because now what you have is you have two of your leaders detained, there's an interrogation, a possible arrest, and then you have FIRs against two MLAs.
Preeti, next time, whenever I talk to any media person, if you call me up and talk to me about what's happening in Rajasthan or what's happening in other states, I'll be very aware. I mean, I will be very cautious about it, because you can't talk politics. I mean, I can say that this man is going to cross over, that man is trying to cross over, or Mr. Sachin Pilot is not happy with Mr. Gehlot, which is a known fact. So that's going to happen. So within parties, within political parties, or even in the political sphere, people keep talking about things. But that, I mean, they have to prove it with some evidence, and they can, I mean, that's basically trying to cover up his track, his misgovernance of a year and a half, plus his shaky government. He's trying to cover up that track. And I'm saying again, what happened to the BSP? They brought the complete stable along with them. I mean, 6 BSP MLAs, all 6 BSP MLAs joined the Congress, and then also, we all know what's happening within Congress.
Okay.
People are not happy with the leadership of Rahul Gandhi. People are not happy with the leadership of Mr. Sonia Gandhi. And there's a lot of discussion.
I want to take a quick comment from Manisha Priyam before I close this debate. And Ms. Priyam, how do you see these things pan out from here on? Because things are clearly not over in Rajasthan. All of this was drama which happened before the Rajasthan Vidhan Sabha elections. And not Vidhan Sabha, sorry, the Rajya Sabha elections. All of this happened there. To be bought in right now, conversations of Sachin Pilot looking to jump ship being released to the media, that conversation being made public, do you see things move on from here?
So, you know, it's going to be more muck on, you know, the instability in the central Congress, where they cannot find a leader. Rahul Gandhi is not able to lead the political party. Sonia Gandhi seems to be the only default choice, but neither Sonia, you know, due to her health or age or whatever, or Rahul are able to lead them at the hustings. So clearly the stronger leaders are people like Ashok Gehlot, and we're all aware that Rahul has wanted a younger generation. Now he's lost his right hand, left hand, whatever you want to say in Madhya Pradesh. Sachin Pilot clearly been a Rahul Gandhi confidante. If something like this even becomes a talking point, look at the amount of slack. It's not just electoral hustings. Rahul Gandhi not being able to manage his own core group will be a real serious challenge to the Congress party.
All right, okay, I need to close this debate. Appreciate you joining us, Ms. Sharma, Mr. RP Singh and Manisha Priyam. Well, there are 3 points to the debate. One which is direct, which you can read, which is the detention of 2 Bharatiya Janata Party leaders for trying to bring down an elected government of Rajasthan. There are FIRs which are going to be slapped against BJP MLAs as well. On the other hand, of course, is the fact of what's happening inside the Rajasthan government where the Congress unit is concerned. Lots of questions being raised. Was this leaked intentionally? The conversation between these 2 BJP leaders, which had talked about Sachin Pilot looking as a chief ministerial role, something which was anyway spoken about openly, even in Congress circles. We're going to let it rest there. To stay with us, news and updates continue on the other side. Hi everyone, Preeti Chaudhary here. Hope you like this video. For latest news and analysis, like and subscribe to the India Today YouTube channel. And don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated. Thank you for watching.